Hi gang, Rebecca here, your best friend in your dating journey, in your love life. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click subscribe and let's dive in. Okay, let's talk all about how to stop wondering what he's doing, because I know that we can drive ourselves a little bit crazy when we're constantly thinking, is he doing this? Is he doing that? Is he thinking about me? Or is he not? Is he talking to another girl? Or is he gonna leave? Like, what is he doing? Right? I haven't heard from him for hours. Like, all of these different thoughts that can happen, and I know it can kind of make you feel crazy. I totally get it. You're not crazy. Every girl's been there. Some will admit it, some won't. Just know that you're not alone. Okay, and I want to support you in how to stop wondering what he's doing so that you can experience more freedom, more confidence, more ease, more fun, more lightness, more joy, more excitement, everything that you are naturally inspiring to want to experience. Okay, so number one, know that you're not alone, and number two, know that in taking and applying these steps that I'm going to teach you in this video is going to support you in creating that free, confident, loving connection on your own and with your partner, whether you're dating or whether you're in a relationship. Okay, so in order for us to stop wondering what he's doing, we first need to look at, okay, what is having me wonder what he's doing, right? What is having me want to know what he's doing? Now let's give the example of, say either you're just dating this guy or you're in a relationship with him and you haven't heard from him than you usually do, or maybe it's a couple of days and so when you're dating, right? Hopefully if you're in a relationship you don't go a couple days without hearing from him. Now if you're dating and all of a sudden it's a certain period of time and you haven't heard from him and you're like, what is he doing? Ask yourself this question: what is it that's having me wonder what he's doing, right? What's having me want to know what he's doing? Take the question even deeper. If I know what he's doing, what will that provide for me? If I know what he's doing, what will that provide for me? And you want to answer that question. So for example, if I know that he is just busy with work, or if I know that this is what's happening, therefore I know he is not leaving me and I am safe, there's certainty, and because I know what's happening, right? A lot of times if we're constantly wondering about something external, something outside of us, we're searching for certainty and safety in the external to then know that, oh, okay, I'm okay, right? I'm not going to be left, or I'm not X or Y, everything's okay. So you want to get clear on what that is for you. You know, ask yourself the question, if I know what is happening, if I know what he is doing, what will that provide for me? And get really clear on that, because the cool thing is, once we ask that question and we know what it is that we're then seeking, we're looking for, right? Maybe it's certainty, it's safety, it's security, it's not being left. It's all these things, right? Once we get really clear on what that is for us, we can then say, okay, and I'll use this example. That is, I know that he is not leaving me, therefore I'm safe. Say that's what I was searching for. Then I would look at this and say, okay, now that's the thing that I'm searching for. What is it that I'm really wanting? If someone's not leaving me, what's the opposing, right? If someone's not leaving me, I'm able to experience connection. I'm able to experience feeling at home, right? We want to look at, what is it that I am wanting? Well, I'm wanting connection, intimacy, feeling at home, right? What is it that I'm looking for with this? Okay, great. So then I identify, I'm wanting to feel connected and to have fun, right? I'm really just wanting this person to play with me. Like, where are you? Let's play, right? This is what I'm desiring. So once I'm clear on that, I can then go, you can then go, okay, great. Now that I have this thing that I'm seeking, which started with, I'm wondering what he's doing, right? Then I was able to identify what I was really wanting, what I was afraid of, and then what I was also really wanting. And now here it is. I'm wanting to have fun and to play, right? And to be in connection. Okay, great. Now, in what ways can I create this right now? In what ways can I self-source this? And you get to ask yourself this. In what ways can you self-source this now? Because the moment we identify that, the moment we recognize that, we then have the power to go create it. And sometimes this can be scary for people because that means they're really calling their power back when their whole life they've been putting their power outside of them, thinking that it's this other person that has the key, the power to provide this for them. And so for people to say, you know what, I can do this, holy moly, that can be somewhat frightening, because we may have had all these limiting conversations that have been living and thriving on the fact that we can't do it and that we always need something external, therefore never actually having it. Okay, so now as you are watching this, I know, and you have the magic wand, there's no one that can't do this, as you're saying, okay, you know what, I want fun and connection and play. That's what I'm wanting. How can I self-source that, right? So what you can do is write those words down, right? Because that's what you're desiring. Write those words down and make a list of all the times in which you've experienced that, all the way through your entire childhood, through the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 60, 80 years, however old you are. Look at all the times you experienced that. And you start with each word. Say it's fun, say it's safety, and say it's connected. You go one by one with each word, spend like 5 to 10 minutes on each word, and look at when's the last time you had so much fun. Right? For me, I was at Disneyland, or I was dancing, right? Or I was camping with my girlfriends. Like, make a list all the ways in which you experience each of these feelings for each word. And then after you do that, go through and look at how you can create that this week, this month, this life, and right now, in this moment, because you can go source and experience what you're desiring from this person, from this guy outside here. And the amazing thing is that as you self-source this wonderful, beautiful life, and as you stay, you're like, I'm committed to experiencing this no matter what, you are a magnet for humans, men, women, to experience that with you, which is so beautiful. So in order for us to stop wondering what he's doing, right, we get to identify what's having us wonder, right? What's having us seek that. Identify what it is that we do really want, or make a commitment to cultivate what we're looking for in our lives, and just make that your 100% focus. And then what happens is you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have time and energy to think about what he's doing. My life's so amazing. It's so full, right? It's filled with all these amazing peoples and food and experiences and activities. And I'm just so in love with my life, with my energy field, with this vortex that I'm creating and I'm stepping into. And then what happens is you are a magnet for those experiences to come into your life, right? And it may be this person and it may not, and it doesn't matter. We don't get to think about that. It's not even worth it. As soon as you're in this flow and you're in this zone, all of this falls away. All of these fears, all of these concerns dissolve, all these illusions, I should say, right? Because it's an illusion to think that once we know what he's doing, all of a sudden I will then feel safe, indefinitely safe, right? Or I will then get what I'm looking for. Maybe it'll be there for a moment, but it's not sustainable, right? And I want to help you build sustainable joy, sustainable passion and happiness. And in order for us to do that, you get to allow the life force to flow through you in creating what it is that you really want. And the first way is to identify it, and then look at all the ways in which you can create that and how you can create that now. And that may be you're gonna call up a girlfriend and you guys are gonna go walk around a lake and you're just gonna dance around the lake, or you're just gonna have deep talks, or that may be that you're gonna go out dancing, or that may be that you're gonna go buy someone coffee, right? Giving is always a great way to get into joy and get into flow. So look at the ways in which you can create that. And if you're desiring connection, create that, right? Call someone who you love, or even work on, maybe it's an old friend, reconnect with them and just share from your heart. Look to create those things and know that then it will circulate in your life, okay? I hope that this video made a difference for you. Give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. P.S. If you have not already downloaded my free PDF for singles that gives you and reveals to you the 3 biggest mistakes that I see good-hearted single women make that keep them single, and how to avoid those mistakes, then just click the link below and download it. It's all yours, and I hope that it makes a difference for you.